Morning Cavern fans, how we all doing? Hope you're all well out there. Hope you're all having a good day and you're all happy and healthy. Welcome back to Andy's Cavern. Well, Turki Alasheik wants no more Tom and Jerry fights, Wants people to get stuck in and whatnot. I think a lot of people, well, that's only my take on it, You don't have to agree with me, as I always say. It's only my opinion. I'm only a fan. Man in a shed. With an opinion. Some people don't like opinions, do they? Some people are too opinionated. I don't think I am. I'm just giving you my view, And if you don't like it, it doesn't matter, So, if you do like it, it's all good and well, isn't it? But everybody's got. If we were all the same, it'd be a boring world, wouldn't it? Anyway, I digress. Turki Alasheik wants no more Tom and Jerry fights. I think a lot of people are misinterpreting this, thinking everybody has to have an all-out war. That's not really my take on it. I think he just wants people to throw more punches, basically. You can still be defensive and throw punches. You can have a positive style, but still have a good defence, I think, anyway. If you disagree, feel free to comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, thanks ever so much. My life has been very busy lately, so I haven't been able to make the content I'd like to make, but please bear with me. My take on it is, he's paid a lot of money for fights, or his representatives, or wherever the money comes from. He's the front man, isn't he? He's the shopkeeper. He's paid a lot of money to so-called top-level fighters like Ryan Garcia, the Canelo Williams skull fight, the Haney fight, I think it was, and they were all very disappointing. I think I said at the time, there's lower-level fighters having way better fights than these guys at the top, who should be the creme de la creme of the sport we all know and love as boxing. He's not going to want to pay money for just negative folks throwing hardly any punches. But at the same time, I don't think he's wanting everybody to have an all-out slugfest, is he? Obviously that's exciting, but it shortens the life of fighters and it's detrimental to their health. So I don't think, it's just my take on it, I don't think people are going to have to change their styles drastically. But the people, maybe they're getting too much money, these people, and they're not going to get fights, are they, if they're negative. As a lot of times people say, you're only as good as your last fight. Well, if it's an absolute bore, I mean, take for example Jack Catterall. He's a very skillful fighter, but he's very negative. And I've always said he put a glass eye to sleep. Nobody's going to want to pay money to see fighters like that. But I think he could be a lot more. He could be more exciting without taking too many risks, But he obviously chooses not to be. I mean, he lost his last fight, and deservedly so. Yeah, that's my take on it. The first fight I thought he won with Josh Taylor, I thought he won. But it was a horrible fight to watch. I mean, Bernard Hopkins was a top-level fighter, wasn't he? He managed to be a world champion. Was he 48 or 49 when he became... I think he's the oldest ever world champion in boxing. But, I mean, his fight with Calzaghe was a dreadful fight to watch, wasn't it? Because Hopkins was just spoiling in that. I mean, that's... Who's going to want to pay money to see that? So I get where Turki Alasheik's coming from. Some people refer to the past, like Muhammad Ali was a back foot fighter, he wasn't coming for, but he was throwing punches. So you can be defensive going backwards, but throwing punches, or some people fight off the ropes and throw lots of punches. People very clever defences. But the likes of the Haney, Garcia and Canelo fights, they were dreadful, weren't they? Yet Ben Eubank at a way lower level was an absolute way better fight, wasn't it? So see what you think, guys. But I think a lot of folk are maybe just misinterpreting what Turki Alasheik's getting at. But he's he's putting on the big show, isn't he? He's obviously passionate about it, but he wants decent fights. But people can be technically brilliant in a good fight. I mean, look at Bivol Beterbiev, for example. I thought they were fantastic fights, but they weren't going all on out slugfest. It was just the highest level of boxing skill out there, really, at the moment. So I thought they were brilliant fights. So there's a perfect example. People don't have to, they can still be defensive and don't have to change their styles to be in a good fight, and I'd pay to see a fight like that. But there's other fights I wouldn't pay to see Garcia or Haney in their fights. I think Canelo's getting to the end of the road anyway. But I see the fight's been officially announced for him and Crawford. So I've always said I kind of favour Crawford. I don't think there's a size. Canelo's obviously fought at higher weights, but Crawford's he's actually taller than him. And I can't remember where Canelo started. Was it light middleweight? Or was it? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was maybe light middleweight. So Crawford's he's come up through all the, well, what's he come up? 4 weights, 5 weights? Is this his 5th weight? I think he's a 4-weight champion, isn't he? Correct me if I'm wrong. Not always right. I should have notes, shouldn't I? That'd be more organised, but unfortunately I don't. So I'm just going with what's in my head. So yeah, I favour Crawford in that. I'll make a proper prediction nearer the time. And then we've got Dubois Usyk coming up. I'll do a prediction on that near the time as well, though I think you know who I'm leaning towards. I very feel. So anyway, that's all I've got time for at the moment, but I hope you're all happy and healthy out there, guys, and till the next time, take care. It's goodbye from me and goodbye to you. Cheery bye. Cheers.